The following short documentary is in no way intended to force upon or alter the beliefs of the viewer. Though all information has been verified through research, it has been created for entertainment purposes only.
Of all the mysteries that have captivated man's curiosity, the unseen realm of the supernatural has remained the most intriguing. Many have attempted to shed their own light upon the darkness of realms unseen. But without accurate knowledge, only a fool seeks to uncover the hidden. As a result, most have become victim to an ill fate. Could it be that those unseen were created so for reasons with which man has no business? Or could it be that some things are better left to the wisdom of the chosen few?
What do you know about the supernatural? What have you heard about spirits? What have you read about demons? Or ghosts? What if I told you that what you think you know is wrong?
Important key points and truths have been removed from manuscripts of long ago. Books we read today on the topics of real magic and spirit invocation are tainted. It is, without a doubt, that even the entirety of the Bible is no longer accurate. Besides the controversial debate regarding certain religious denominations altering the holy texts, there was the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Old Testament manuscripts discovered, though largely unchanged, only dated from around the 1st century CE until the 9th century CE. If the experts are correct and the Dead Sea Scrolls are genuine, but only fragments were found, where did the rest of Scripture come from? Both Moses and Abraham were Jewish. Abraham is considered the patriarch of the Jews. Yet Christianity uses such men in their teachings. Judaism predates Christianity. Yet Christians are usually the ones to argue that their beliefs are correct above all other religions. In the Christian Holy Bible, in the book of Genesis, God says, "Man has become like one of us." This is in reference to man becoming like God. One of us, therefore, indicates more than one God. Hinduism believes in many gods, but that they all come from Atman, which is the eternal self, which resides in all living creatures. Both religions, therefore, acknowledge the presence of an eternal essence that exists within every living thing. Though Hinduism is open about its belief in a pantheon of gods, there are subtle references to this in the Christian Bible. The sacred Hindu texts, the Vedas, were written around 1500 BCE, whereas Christianity came to be acknowledged only in 30 CE. The Torah of Moses, the first 5 books of the Christian Bible, were written around 1400 BCE, and they are of Jewish origin. The word myth is more commonly defined as a widely held but false belief or idea. The accurate definition of myth is a traditional story, especially one concerning the Early history of a people. With that said, the Greek civilization emerged around 1000 years before Christ. The myths went back even further to the Minoan and Mycenaean civilizations around 2500 BCE. So these myths predate even the emergence of Judaism, the first monotheistic religion, around 1500 BCE. All of these religions and beliefs, which predate Christianity, acknowledge one supreme entity, but also more than one God. To the Christians who believe in only one God, their beliefs stem from the teachings of religions much older than Christianity. Remember that Jesus was referred to as the Word. In the book of John, chapter 1 and verse 1, it is written, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Regarding the supernatural, in Hinduism, a Rakshasa is a type of demon. It has the power to change its shape at will and appear as an animal, or in the case of the female demons, as beautiful women. Islam refer to them as jinn. There is an entire surah or chapter about the jinn found in the Quran. Why is there no such descriptive writings of otherworldly beings in the Christian Bible? Why have so many various details been either altered or removed from the Bible?
The common assumption amongst non-believers is that we won't be affected because we do not believe. Sorry, but just because you don't believe in something doesn't mean it don't exist. Most definitely doesn't mean you can't be affected.
The 24-year-old man, whose name we cannot disclose, considered himself an atheist. Both creation and evolution, according to him, were fabrications of man's imagination. There was no God. There was no Big Bang. How we came into existence was a topic he couldn't care less about. There were no angels. There were no demons. If something strange ever occurred, it was rubbed off as, "Who cares?" Just before his 25th birthday, the young man was confronted by what he can only describe as a light green neon figure which resembled a man of slender build. What it was, he cannot say. But his arrogant attitude toward the entity resulted in a 3-week coma. There is still no scientific evidence to prove the existence of the supernatural. It is believed that such occurrences are the result of things such as hallucinations and intoxication and misperception. Chapman University in Orange, California, runs a yearly survey that asks people in the United States about their beliefs in the paranormal. In 2018, 58% of the participants polled agreed with the statement, "Places can be haunted by spirits." And almost 1 in 5 people from the United States said in another survey conducted by the Pew Research Center in Washington, D.C., that they've seen or been in the presence of a spirit. One explanation is pareidolia. This is the human ability to see shapes or make pictures out of random, everyday things. Undeniably, the many fake videos posted have created more skeptics. But it still doesn't explain when or how non-believing people who are of sound mind say they too have experienced supernatural events.
It's an Airbnb owned by a young lady. The young lady assures the police officers that there is no one in the house, and that when she arrived home from shopping, the front door was opened. At first it seems like an empty house, but as the officer moves on, unexplained things begin to happen. As he heads up the stairs, watch this bedroom door. It seems to open all by itself.
Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Did you see it? As he rounds the corner, this door is already moving and already opening. He's immediately rushed by footsteps running towards him, but when he turns, there's no one there.
The word ghost is an old German word, Geist. Demon is from Greek, demonim, or demonis. It merely means spirit or spirits. The dead do not come back to haunt us. And there are no horrific-looking entities peeping around corners.
The word ghost is recorded from Old English in the form gast. It is more accurately in the sense spirit or soul. This is of Germanic origin. The use of the G-H spelling occurs first in Caxton and was probably influenced by Flemish geest. The term demon is derived from the Greek word daimon, which means a supernatural being or spirit. Though it has commonly been associated with an evil or malevolent spirit, the term originally meant a spiritual being that influenced a person's character. It is important to remember, Latin and Greek were the dominant languages of the Roman Empire, but other languages were regionally important. Latin was the original language of the Romans and remained the language of imperial administration, legislation, and the military throughout the classical period. The word daemon with Latin influence includes the alteration of demonium. This is translated to demon. If a man is to alter the look and engine of a certain vehicle, the original make and model of the vehicle will not change. And so it is with the original meanings and translations of the words that have been changed by certain religions. This has programmed man over time to believe that ghosts are the dead returning to haunt us, and that demons are hideous beings that cause man nothing but problems. All original meanings of the words describing spirit entities regard them as exactly that, spirits. Man has altered the truth and given us the titles of ghost and demon. Yet another attempt to hide the truth in plain sight and produce fear.
There is a reason why parts of history remain hidden. It's the same with the occult. That's why it's called occult. It means hidden. Mankind is weak because they thrive on greed and dominance. Given such power, we'd all be in deep shit.
Many people, when hearing the word occult, automatically relate it to supernatural and magical forces. It has come to be associated with the mystical, the demonic, and practices of magic and alchemy. Occult means hidden, concealed, or secret. This is also related to the knowledge which has remained hidden from the masses. The word esoteric is closely related to the word occult. The definition of esoteric is intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. One of the first stories of a bargain with the devil is of Faust, also referred to as Faustus. He is a legendary figure originally based on Dr. Johann Georg Faust. A historical Faust claimed to be a magician. The legend that grew up around him was that he gained his magical powers by selling his soul to the devil. If there is any truth to the legend of Faust, it remains unknown. But the story of Faust, along with a few others of long ago, have something in common. Whether fables or facts, the methods or rituals these individuals used remains unknown. They remain hidden. They remain in secret. They remain the forbidden knowledge that is the occult.
Remember this. You can't just Google an invocation, draw some symbols and a pentagram, and expect shit to happen overnight. It's fucking difficult, and you'll never know the true methods. My advice: stop. It will result in irreparable damage. As mysterious and exciting as it all seems, curiosity did kill the cat. So, don't be the cat. You could very well enter a rabbit hole and come face to face with the very thing that has been waiting to kill the rabbit.
Beyond our beliefs, beyond science and religion, beyond what they choose to tell us, mankind is not alone. If there was nothing to hide, no reason for secrecy, there would be no reason to conceal the teachings of long ago. To a man who cannot swim, the ocean conceives in him a fear at his weakest. To those without understanding of what may exist beyond, some things are ultimately best kept secret.